Some of us have not been able to heal from what happened to us. Some of us have not been able to heal from some of the outcomes or the impacts of the wrong decisions that we made, some of the bad habits that we have over time picked up. And so we've not healed from what happened to us. We've not healed from what was done to us, either deliberately or otherwise. Some of us have not been able to fully accept that what happened to you, and there's nothing that you'd have done to change the outcome. And so as a result, we have become victims of whatever it is that happened. That when somebody talks about divorce, we believe that they're talking about us. When somebody talks about single parenting, you assume they're talking about you. When somebody talks about orphans, when somebody talks about battery or violence in a marriage or a relationship, you think they're talking about you. When somebody talks about poor parenting, you are somewhat triggered towards this subject. You are somewhat triggered towards these levels of engagement. So you are somewhat triggered when somebody talks about an event that is a reflection of what it is that you went through. While it may be possible that you never were able to fully overcome what happened to you, why it's possible that it was not entirely your fault. It's what accepting that it happened. Sometimes the reason people are triggered by some of these words and they go on the defensive when they're mentioned, it's because they have never been able to fully overcome what happened. We have just perfected the art of masking over whatever pain, whatever fear it is that we are afraid of facing entirely. And so we think we have overcome it, while in the real sense, we've been able to successfully paint over it. We've been able to successfully cover it. We've been able to successfully not talk about it, not think about it, not bring it up in our everyday conversation. When somebody talks about forgiving your father, forgiving your mother, forgiving your child, when somebody talks about forgiving somebody who did something to you, you brush it off, or you never want to talk about it entirely. Sometimes not talking about it entirely does not necessarily mean it will go away on its own. Sometimes the best way to overcome the impact of something having happened to you is being able to face it.